everyone, it's J-Pop fan Tsukiko and welcome to part 1 of how to make your own Attack on Titan belt and harness. I made a sketch to begin with, and then I made a more detailed version. I also sketched out a mini sketch of what I needed to make and how it would look like. I went to Hobby Lobby and I couldn't find what I needed, so I went to Joann's. I recommend going to Joann's because they have more of the stuff that you needed. You need 2 of these 5/2 ball cover buttons, about 2 to 3 of these heavy duty snaps. Of these heavy duty snaps, you're going to have to buy one that says heavy duty snaps kit. That is where this one circle and cylinder looking thing is in there. Those will help you put the buttons together. You're going to need a hole puncher. You can get the 1/4 inch or a smaller one. For the belt, I just bought a regular belt with 2 holes at Walmart at the guys section. I also bought measuring tape so that you can measure out the lengths of the belts that you will be making. I'm not a big measuring fan, but it was useful. I got these fabric from Joann. This is the black leather. I bought the black because my boots and my belts are black. If your boots and belts are brown, you can buy the brown leather. The black leather you will need about, if you're over 5 feet high, you're going to need about 2.5 to 3 yards of the black leather. If you are under 5 foot, you're going to need about 2 to 2.5 yards of the black leather. Even though that seems a lot, you're going to need 1 long strap of the black leather. You can't go on and start gluing one on top of each other to make it longer. That's going to look really ugly. That's why you would need a long piece of the black leather. In the end, you will have a lot left over, so I recommend selling it off to a friend who is also making the same thing. Or you can make this with a friend. This is the gray PVC fabric. I bought about 2 yards of this. I recommend only about 1 to 1.5 because I bought 2 and I had a lot left over. You're gonna want a bit more than what you expect because you might mess up on a couple of the other parts that you will need the gray PVC fabric for. You're going to need a tank top that you don't use anymore. You're going to need a marker or Sharpie that can draw on top of a black fabric. I believe I used a silver metallic pen. I bought it at Walmart and it comes with a gold one. You're going to need some scrap cardboard paper or some thick paper. You're going to need something that can measure in centimeters. You're going to need a pair of scissors, some fabric glue. I used 2 different fabric glue. This one was my mom's and I just used it up. And this one was the one I bought from Walmart. You're going to need a razor and a black pen. You're going to need a white pants that fits you perfectly. It's going to have to fit against your skin and it cannot be baggy, or else it's going to look weird. Unless you like the bagginess of the white pants. I found this picture on the internet and I thought it was really useful. So I put it into Paint-Tool Sai and I color coded it. I recommend you guys using this because it's really easy to understand. The colors helps you see where it starts and where it ends up at. To get the belt buckles, go to Google and type in Tandy Leather Company. That is where I got my belt buckles. You can find the belt buckles by clicking the belt buckles by the left hand side. After that, at the right hand side, to be more specific, go to View All and click on the 1-inch belt buckle. The belt buckle that I used was this one right here. I'll put a link in the description so that you guys can just go straight to it. The belt buckles took about 2 weeks until it arrived. To get the Attack on Titan jacket, I went to AliExpress. On AliExpress, you can just write in Shingeki no Kyojin jacket or Attack on Titan jacket. The jackets on here, when you look at them, they all look pretty similar, but they are at different prices. So you can just choose one to your liking and to your budget line. And the coat took about a whole month until it finally arrived to my house. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you guys in part 2.